So today, I've got something which may not be groundbreaking technology, but may be quite useful. Bluetooth has become pretty standard in today's mobile devices. Chances are, if you've bought an iPhone 7, an iPhone 8, or are going to be buying the iPhone 10, you're going to have to purchase some Bluetooth headphones in one way, shape or another. But now you've got these beautiful Bluetooth headphones, what happens when you want to connect them to, say, an older device that doesn't have Bluetooth? Maybe a Nintendo Game Boy Pocket. Love Mario. In front of me, I've got a Bluetooth transmitter stroke receiver, meaning that you can transmit sound from a device to your Bluetooth headphones, or transmit the sound to a device such as a set of speakers. Let's open it up and see what we've got. So in the box you get your standard stuff. You get your user manual. I may actually want to keep hold of that one. You get a huge selection of cables. You get your USB to micro USB charging cable. But then TaoTronics have been good and provided you with all the audio cables you may need. You've got your 3.5mm jack to 3.5mm jack for your standard audio needs. You've also got your white and red connector to 3.5mm jack female port, and they've even provided an optical. They've even provided an optical cable. Doesn't seem to be the longest in any stretch of the imagination, but I'm sure they would be sufficient to connect whichever device you're going to be using to your brand new Bluetooth transmitter. I've also got to say, this thing looks absolutely tiny. That is tiny. It seems pretty sturdy. You're going to be sticking this up against a wall if needed, or on the side of your device. It's got a nice rubber bottom at there just to make sure it doesn't slip and slide everywhere. Got the power on button at the top. A couple of selection ports here. You've got your transmitter or receiver options, so you can use this to transmit the signal from your TV, say for example, to your headphones. You've also got the receive option, meaning you plug this bad boy into the input audio jack of, say, a set of speakers, and then you can use your iPod or whichever device you use to play your music to transmit the music through to those speakers. Also has the SPDIF for the optical cable and the auxiliary options here, so you can transfer between the two. At the back, you've got your auxiliary input or output port. I'm guessing it's the same thing for this particular device. You've also got your SPDIF in and your SPDIF out, depending if you want to transmit or receive. And then you've got your DC 5V charging port. So it seems like a pretty simple device. Let's see what it's like booting this up and seeing if we can connect. Okay, double tap of the transmitter power button. Got my Sony headphones in pairing mode. Sounds like it's connected. There you go. Pairing is pretty simple with that respect. No need to faff around with finding the devices. You simply turn on the pairing, both of the transmitter and your headphones, stick them within close proximity, and voila, sound. Now let's say I wanted to transmit some sound to a speaker. Now I've got a Beats pill here. It has built-in Bluetooth, I know. It's the only speaker I've got with a 3.5 input jack. Let's give it a go. Connections. Let's see if this picks up my iPhone. It's not coming up. Come on! So I've plugged this in, switching this over to receiver mode in the auxiliary, making sure everything's connected, powering on, holding the power button for 3 seconds, hearing the beeps through the speaker, telling me Bluetooth on the phone. TaoTronics TTB809 connected. Let's see what we can play. See if this works.
Ladies, but fellas, listen closely.
So just a couple of things to note with this particular device. It's tiny, for one. It can fit in the palm of your hand. You could have it quite inconspicuously sitting there behind your TV. Maybe using a USB port from your TV to plug into this to power it. And then having the auxiliary audio cables from your TV into this device. Another thing to note is you can connect two Bluetooth devices to this. Another thing it can do is it can also connect two devices to it to receive Bluetooth audio. So you can have your mate's phone attached to it and your phone attached to it while it's pumping out some sounds at a summer barbecue. This thing's got it all. And for the price of 20 squids, what more do you want? What more do you need?